Hey, thanks so much for joining. I'm Joe Peterson. I'm the Vice President of Cloud and Security for Clarify 360. We're here today talking about cloud security. I'm here on behalf of the CTO Advisor and their AWS Everyday series, and today we're talking about Amazon Detective. So Amazon Detective helps you analyze, investigate, and quickly identify the root cause of security findings or suspicious activities. Detective automatically collects data from your AWS resources. It then uses machine learning, statistical analysis, and graph theory to generate visualizations that help you conduct faster and more efficient security investigations. The Detective pre-built data aggregations, summaries, and context help you to quickly analyze and determine the nature and extent of possible security issues. With Detective, you can access up to a year of historical event data. This data is available through a set of visualizations that shows changes in the type and volume of activity over a selected time window. Detective links these changes to GuardDuty. Detective automatically extracts time-based events such as login attempts, API calls, network traffic from AWS CloudTrail, and Amazon VPC flow logs. It also ingests findings detected by GuardDuty. From these events, Detective uses machine learning, like we talked about, to create a unified interactive view of your resource behaviors and the interactions between them over time. So you can explore this behavior graph to examine disparate actions such as failed logon attempts or suspicious API calls. You can also see how these actions affect resources such as AWS accounts and Amazon EC2 instances. You can adjust the behavior's graph scope and timeline for a variety of tasks. That allows you to rapidly investigate any activity that falls outside of the norm. Pretty important. Identify patterns that may indicate a security issue, also important, and understand all the resources affected by that finding. Detective tailored visualizations provide a baseline for and summarize the account information. And those findings can help answer questions like, is this an unusual API call for this role? Or is this spike in traffic from this instance expected? With Detective, you don't have to organize any data or develop, configure, or tune your own queries and algorithms. There's no upfront cost, and you pay only for events analyzed with no additional software to deploy any other feeds or anything to subscribe to. So, what are a couple of use cases? Triage security findings. You can verify or dispose suspicious findings by investigating AWS identity and access management IAM roles, users, IP addresses, and AWS accounts. You can investigate incidents, determine the extent of a malicious activity, its impact, and the underlying cause by analyzing relevant historical activities for patterns. And then you can track down threats. You can focus on specific resources such as Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2 instances, and review detailed visualizations of associated activities. Thanks for joining.